why should I let my dog make mistakes instead of saying stay? So if you've been watching any of my videos for any amount of time when we're working dogs on play stays, down stays, sit stays, you're going to notice that I actually don't ever say the word stay to the dog. And the reason that I'm not saying stay is because I don't want to threaten the dog. Okay, that's not the type of relationship that I want to build with a dog. If you're saying stay, it's okay. I prefer not to say stay. However, I want that when I put the dog into any kind of stay, place, down, or sit, that I actually give them the choice to actually break the stay, because if they break the stay and I'm prepared, then I get to teach them that I didn't want them to do it. Now, if you're not prepared and your dog stay is pretty iffy, saying stay and pointing your finger at them could help give you a little bit of an edge to make sure that they hold the stay. But I much prefer over several weeks, if not months, of allowing my dog the choice of either continuing to stay or to break their stay, so that way I can teach them the difference between those two decisions. Let me get kind of practical for a second. For any of you guys that are currently training with us or following any of our hundreds of dog training videos that we're posting, when you put your dog on its place, each time that you do that and using your leash, you put the dog onto its place, I want you to step back about 2 feet while you're still holding on to the end of the leash and it's slack. It's a little tricky because I want you to leave the leash slack. So the dog's on their place, maybe they're sitting and they're thinking about coming off. Instead of stopping the dog from coming off, I would bait the dog by kneeling down, having them step off the bed, just for the purpose of grabbing the leash and putting them all the way back on. And I would keep doing that until the dog decided not to come off. And then at that moment, that's when I'm going to deploy reward. And I'm going to make it very clear to the dog that coming off when I kneel down on the ground or do something like that is going to get the leash to tighten up, and I'm not going to give you any kind of reward. But the moment that you actually actively choose to stay on the bed or stay in your stay, whether it be sit or down or place, that's what I'm actually going to go about rewarding. So I think that's going to be really important for any of you guys. So why should I let my dog make mistakes? So that way you have the opportunity to teach them the differences of their choices. That's really what I want you to get out of this.